Hey everybody, Sam Kavaris in the Nimnicht Buick GMC Sports Update. So the Jaguars have been in camp for about 5 days. They've had a day off. They've been in full pads, and all of a sudden they had their worst practice. It's time to get that stuff out of their system. And Gus Bradley said that the standard was not met. And interestingly enough, the players all said the same thing. Now, Bradley did call them together and read them the riot act at the end of practice. In fact, it was in the top 10 of reaming out, according to most players, including Blake Bortles. But then Bortles told us that the players understood that, and then Jared Odrick told us in the locker room afterwards that, look, communication is the key, and that's what we've always talked about. So it was important that somebody address that right then and there and not be a bunch of murmurs. It shows the maturing of a team, actually, and you hope that this is one of those things that they get out of their system and they take a giant step forward. We'll only know as practices continue, but still, it is interesting to see a team have a lot of success early and then failure, and now we'll see how they react to that. It's not necessarily the very next practice, but certainly they'll have to do that over the next week or so. They'll have a chance to do that in front of you at the scrimmage coming up on Friday night. It's a 6:20 start, 5:30 gates open, and we'll have a live show from 7 to 8 there. But it is also, kind of the doldrums of training camp, because the first preseason game isn't until the 11th, which is a week from Thursday on the road against the Jets. And it's a lot of the same repetition, same kind of stuff. But this is the mental game that goes into professional football that a lot of guys have to learn, and that's, I'm sure, exactly what Gus Bradley is looking for. So we'll see how the veterans drag some of these new guys along, because these are the tough days. It's just a lot of installation and a lot of sameness and a lot of routine, a lot of heat and a lot of work without a lot of reward that usually comes during the season when you get to play in the game on Sundays. I'm Sam Kavaris, and that's the Nimnicht Buick GMC Sports Update.